Let's start this meditation with a few deep breaths and settling into our space. Having gratitude for just the fact that we're breathing, that our bodies are working. It's said if we're still breathing, there's more right with us than there is wrong. Just settling into that. This meditation is set up to cultivate an open heart, a liberated heart, to feel safe and trust ourselves that we are able to speak our truth and have our needs met. And this allows us to have an open heart and to be more loving and kind to others without having to protect ourselves. So taking a couple more deep breaths into our hearts. Imagining our soul. In different religious traditions, it's said that our soul sits above our head, our higher self, part of our soul, sits outside of us above our heads. I'm going to imagine this part of us, the closest part of ourselves to the divine, coming through the crown of our heads, saturating our bodies. You can imagine it as warm or cool. You can imagine it as a color, crystal clear or a different color. Just washing through us and washing into our cells, into our organs and muscles and bones. Washing down through our torsos and into the earth, grounding us into the earth. And on your next inhale, imagining the love of the earth, the greatest creative force of love, coming from up from the earth into our bodies, up through our feet, ankles, lower legs, thighs, knees, pelvis, to our torso, and sitting and finding a place right in our hearts, connected with our higher self, our soul. And sitting there with our hearts and breathing all this energy of love and peace and joy into our bodies. Just taking note how your body feels right now. How does it feel around your heart? Is there tightness? Is there a grudge? Is there frustration? Now imagining our soul and the love of the earth having unconditional love for us. There's nothing we need to do in this moment, nothing we need to be, no one we need to be, no one we have to impress. In this moment right now, we're just relaxing. We may feel unworthy, we may feel not deserving or not good enough. And that doesn't matter right now because the love for us is unconditional. Just holding the space for ourselves. Of perfection within the imperfection that we perceive as imperfection. Just continuing to feel how this feels within and around the heart. Now allowing others in to our heart, just imagining them in our hearts. Loved ones from our family, our friends, could be co-workers, could be neighbors, whoever pops in. And holding this love for them. They may feel unworthy or not deserving or not good enough. Holding this peaceful space for them within inside our hearts. Expanding this a little farther to strangers, to communities, to our societies, to our countries, as far as you're able to go in this moment. And if you could go beyond that to the world, whatever capacity you can be at, if it's just holding this love for yourself in this moment, that's effective for cultivating an open heart, a liberated heart. It's said by a lot of different professionals that work with the dying that one of the hardest things in our lives is to allow ourselves to be loved. One of the hardest things is to be loved. When we are on our deathbeds, we're looking at how much we loved, how much we were loved, and what we did and gave, our service we gave to the world. So with this holding in our hearts, I'm going to say a prayer by Jon Kabat-Zinn from a metta meditation. May we be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. Holding this thought as much as you can, if you can feel it within yourself, in your heart. May we be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. May we be happy and contented. Holding this for ourselves, for our loved ones, Again, what capacity we can hold this for. May we be happy and contented. May we be healthy and whole to what degree possible. May we be healthy and whole to what degree possible. May we experience ease of well-being. May we experience ease of well-being. May we be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. May we be happy and contented. May we be healthy and whole to what degree possible. May we experience ease of well-being. And just asking that our hearts release any holding, any blocking, any hurt and pain. Imagining on your exhale anything to be released that's holding us back from opening and liberating our hearts. May we be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. May we be happy and contented. May we be healthy and whole to what degree possible. May we experience ease of well-being. And to close this meditation, I'm going to read a prayer from the Cretas. Cretas, Latin for charity, one of the theological virtues. God our Father, who is all power and goodness, give strength to those who go through tribulations, give light to those who seek the truth, and fill the human heart with compassion and charity. God, give the guiding star to the traveler, consolation to the afflicted, and rest to the sick. Father, give repentance to the guilty, truth to the spirit, guidance to the child, and a father to the orphan. Lord, may your goodness extend over everything that you have created. Mercy, Lord, to those who do not know you, and hope to those who suffer. May your goodness allow the consoling spirits to spread peace, hope, and faith everywhere. A ray of light and a spark of your love can inflame the earth. Let us drink from the fountains of this abundant and infinite goodness, and all tears will be dried, and all pain will be lessened. My intention is for you that you follow your hearts and know your souls and bring what it is that you're meant to bring to this planet. And so it is.